him on the, what's the quiz show, the Millionaire or accountants. I had a very regular upbringing in the United Kingdom. Like I said, my parents are small business people. I've always been interested in business. My father taught me at an early age, how to crunch numbers. He was an accountant himself in terms of sort of the educational background he had. And as a result, I've always been interested in business. I've always supported my parents, my family in any way that I can from a business point of view. I studied economics, and effectively I wanted to work in business myself, which is currently what I do. Politics came about through a more indirect route. When I was at university studying economics, I basically got involved in being a young conservative, being, discussions that take place as they do inevitably amongst your peer group in university. And I became more and more interested in the political system, the political process. And not just current affairs, I've always been conscious of current affairs in my own household, but that's really sort of what triggered the sort of political instinct within me to become more active, get involved in politics, join a political party.
What attracted you to the Conservative Party as opposed to the Labour?
Well, to be very honest, my family have benefited off, the free market economics that we all talk about in this country, which was set in train and motion by Margaret Thatcher. I'll be very honest and say she's a political hero of mine because of the reform that she brought to British society and enabled families like mine to do well in business and to succeed. And she offered opportunity and hope to thousands, hundreds and thousands of people around the country. From an educational point of view, I'd say that I've benefited from a lot of the reforms that took place as well under Margaret Thatcher. So that was really what galvanised me to not just join the Conservative Party, but to be interested in Conservative beliefs, philosophies, and the Conservative Party itself.
How do you look at this age-old issue of integration between the immigrants and the locals? I mean, it's been an issue, and the Conservatives have had a particular line of thought, ever since the Thatcher years, which they have yet to shed. So, do you think in the coming months or maybe years, in the coming elections, you're going to have a different kind of an approach to the issue?
Well, I'm not sure, because my parents, my family, my extended family, everybody who's a member of my family in the United Kingdom right now, we're all immigrants. I'm the daughter of immigrants, and we came to this country with the attitude and the beliefs that Britain gave us hope and opportunity, and therefore we integrate into society. And I sometimes struggle with this view that, the Conservative Party is anti-this, anti-that, and that there's this misperception around not so much welcoming immigrants. When you've got something to offer a country that is giving you hope and aspiration, as an immigrant, from my own experience, we've taken that up. So, from my point of view, definitely, being an immigrant and coming to this country is about integrating, first and foremost, and it's about nothing else. Integrating and contributing back to British society. So to be honest, I think I do struggle with some of the perceptions and misperceptions around immigration. And the wider debate around immigration has become politicised in this country by both, but I'd say definitely at the last election, and by the political parties. And I think we have to break away from that and be much more pragmatic in talking about what immigrants can offer British society. It's not just about why they're coming here, but what they can offer and how they can really contribute to British society. You see a lot of the commercials when you travel to the Middle East. It's interesting. It was just a...